Brain injury claims are really two types. There are brain injury claims that spring from trauma that's been caused. In other words, they've been in a wreck, either with a truck or a car or a motorcycle or a bus or a train, or they've had a fall and hit their head, a trauma-based brain injury. And many times the patient who ultimately goes to the doctor to get help for that problem will either have a bleed going on in the brain, or they may have altered mental status so that they're not functioning the way they and their family would expect them to. There may be difficulty in communicating. There may be dizziness. There may be ringing in the ears. There may be a terrible headache that's occurring. Sometimes you can have a head injury from a car wreck, for instance, and not even have a bleed in the brain, but have a concussion and black out, and then you wake up and everything's different. The way you think's different, the way you communicate's different, even sometimes behaviors are different. So the brain is an amazing thing. You've got different parts of the brain that control different functions. If one part of the brain is injured, then sometimes other parts of the brain can compensate for that injury. If you have one part of the brain that's injured and there's been a serious injury, the cells in the brain die, and consequently medical care is needed to take care of that, so that all the people that are around that person and the person themselves can understand why those differences exist and how best to treat those differences. So that's generally a trauma-based brain injury.